Good day everyone. My name is Jacqueline Eustachio of BA2A. So for today's video, I will share to all of you my reflections about the finals period. The talisman for national stupidity, it says that sometimes people take for granted the things that we experience. We even use others people's ideas for saying for our own good like no one's been hurt. By doing these things, the equality has been ignored. They even become more aggressive to the point they crush someone else's life. Just like how Rizal's image been salvaged by the authorities, they even use his words as a flowery to their speeches for their boring ideas. Many authorities have been lost their respect to Rizal, but thanks to the help of the people like us who have been showing respect to him, all of the things like sense of disapproval to him, the qualities and aspects that has been associated with him has been gone. The things that had happened to Rizal has been happened to us. We forgot to respect other for our own good, which we adapt in these present times, but because of the remaining respects that other people had, all the things being put into the pits. These are the things I can mirror to myself and to the present time now. The one that originally defended the bill, where the purposes of that is to make the Noli Me Tangere and the El Filibusterismo an essential reading in all the universities and colleges, is Claro M. Recto. Claro M. Recto also the one that authored the bill because he see that when the life and works of Rizal can give to the nationalism and patriotism of the youth. The purpose of the Rizal bill is to mandate all the universities and colleges or educational institutions to provide of courses about the life and works of Jose Rizal. The predicament of the law is all about the difficulty where the life of Rizal mixed with the other subject instead of just separate courses to be taught. In this topic, it brings realization to me that all we students need to listen to all the topics that the teacher discussed to us because it is important that we able to know the life and works of Rizal. It is important to study and also it can help us to provide insights in dealing with the current problems that we have in this generation. This course is our opportunity to learn more about the life and works of Rizal. When I read the Noli Me Tangere, the word that I get is the education. Rizal truly believed that education is crucial in fighting off oppression. We already know that the education can promote social outcomes by helping individuals make informed and competent decisions by providing information, enhancing cognitive skills, and building socio-emotional capacities, such as conscientiousness, self-efficacy, and social skills. Education is one of the aspects that most affects the advancement and progress of people and communities. Education gives Crisostomo the opportunity to build a school for young people and gain the attention of other powerful individuals. Crisostomo had good intentions, but it's doubtful he realized how severe the oppression his fellow Filipinos endured until Elias showed it to him. Because education is the cornerstone of society and a prerequisite for social advancement, Jose Rizal argued that education alone could prevent dominance and save the nation. There are close ties between society and education since they both have an effect on one another. Education can aid in the evolution of society by fostering and enhancing values, communications, mobility, personal wealth, and freedom. However, in the short term, education has a significant impact on society because it reflects the attitudes and values of the larger community. It matters just as much whether education takes place in a wealthy or a heavily impoverished society. For a society to grow economically, education is essential. To constantly stay innovative, we require people to engage in learning and research. Countries with higher literacy rates also tend to be in better economic situations. More employment opportunities are made available as a result of increased education. It should be noted that the importance of education in the social context occurs only if it allows to contribute to understand, interpret, preserve, reinforce, promote, and the importance of education in one's life cannot be underestimated. The novel did not only awaken sleeping Filipino awareness but also establish the grounds for aspiring to independence. This novel is the sequel of Noli Me Tangere and the second book that Rizal wrote. All the novel that Rizal writes brings realization, understanding, and lessons to us Filipinos, especially in the students. No matter how old is this novel or how fashion old is that, we can still relate ourselves in the present time in the things that is happening during the Spanish colonization. Even though we are free from the enslavement, we are still have hinder when it comes to the government. The truth about our government, I think that is one of the purpose of Rizal why he write this novel so that we Filipino understand and to know what our government do that we didn't see in the public. There are play that is written by Jose Rizal, which is discuss the issues in the social and the plans for the Philippines by the two friars. This play that written by Rizal is by Telephone or the Por Telefono, where this is a sarcastic comedy about the Father Font who was at the Madrid where he speak in the provincial priest in San Agustin Monastery through using the telephone. The letters that Rizal wrote to Father Pastel was focusing in the religious wherein believing a God that turns out that they debated because the other side is have a different views and opinion when it comes to the religion. It brings us that no matter what religion that we are in, the important is that the relationship that we have with God cannot be changed. Rizal illustrates the corruption of the Catholic priests and their unchecked power, which do not come from genuine religious zeal, but rather from a love of supremacy that colonization has enabled and encouraged. This pamphlet demonstrates Rizal's profound knowledge of religion and his biting satire. Noli Me Tangere makes the power abuse of the Spanish friars clear from the beginning. Rodriguez claimed that since he had read the book, he had also committed a mortal sin along with anyone else who had read it. In fact, Noli Me Tangere by Rizal is not a book that criticizes clergy. It was merely an expose of the wrongdoing committed by Dominican and Augustinian friars. In our time, there are also people who, like Friar Jose Rodriguez, will spread criticism towards other people and even religion. But there are also people like Jose Rizal who understand that even though there are many people who criticize your life, they don't seek revenge in a bad way. Instead, they seek revenge through writing.